Hey there YouTubers, how's it going? Jay here, coming at you from Jomtien Beach, Pattaya, Thailand. So I'm gonna make several videos about living, working, teaching and being in Thailand. This first one that I'm gonna make, this is about being realistic in your expectations. So before you come to Thailand, these are some pointers that you want to be aware of. Number one, be aware that Thailand is in Asia. Now, for most of us that is obvious, that is common sense. But a lot of people really don't expect the culture to be the way it is. So completely different to what it's like back in Western countries. So just be aware that this is not a Western country with sunshine, that Thailand is Thailand. They're very different in the way they act, the way they behave, the way they conduct business, their religion, their values, their personal beliefs, their language. Everything they do is completely different to what it's like back in Western countries. So it sounds kind of stupid and kind of obvious, but please be aware that this is Asian culture. And for anyone who doesn't really have much experience with Asian culture, I recommend that you look into it quite valuably. So one example I can give to you there is face. To a Westerner, being embarrassed, losing face, it's not really that big a deal. Something happens to you, so what? You get over it. Whereas a Thai person, losing face to one of them is pretty much like one of the worst things that can happen to them. And they're gonna flip out at you pretty badly if you cause a Thai person to lose face. So that's what I mean. Research the culture, look into it before you decide to come and live here. And if you can't deal with that, then don't come, is what I'm saying. Point number two, be aware that, be aware that Thailand is a developing country. It is a less developed country than probably what your home country is like. Especially if you come from Western Europe or North America. Thailand is going to be a lot less developed than what you're used to. Sorry, I'm trying to block the wind sound on the microphone of my phone. There we go. Yeah, so Thailand is a lot less developed than what you're used to. Standards of hygiene, health and safety, noise pollution, pollution generally. Things are going to be a lot different to what they're like back home. I'm not going to say worse, but I'm just going to say that they're different to probably what you're used to. So be aware of that. Thailand is a developing country. You're going to come here, you're going to be shocked. You're going to see a lot of stray dogs, you're going to see homeless people, a lot of people trying to sell things, poverty, a lot of houses where you think, how could people live inside those houses? So just keep aware of those things. That when you come here, it is a less developed country than where you come from. Alright? Another pointer to be aware of is hygiene. This ties in with the last one. Hygiene is the standards are a lot very, very different to what they're like where you're going to come from, especially in terms of things like food standards, health, hygiene standards. Foods are not going to be as clean as they are, then probably not going to be as well prepared as they are back in your country of origin. So if you're going to get street food, and I highly recommend that you do get street food, make sure it's fresh, make sure it's you see it cooked in front of you, make sure it's served hot, and make sure you go to one that has a lot of people going to it, because those are going to be the good ones. So if you have suspects about certain foods, like you see something out in the market that looks like it's been left there all day, got flies swarming around it, smells funny, then trust your instincts. It's probably going to make you sick. So just be careful with your food standards. Health and safety is not like it is back in the UK or in the United States or Australia or wherever it is that you come from. Another pointer about hygiene relates to personal hygiene. No shit, Sherlock, obviously Thailand is freaking hot. It is a hot country. Right now we're in March, it is 36 degrees. But come April, you're going to be looking at 40 plus most days. Probably every day of the month you're going to be looking at 40 degrees, especially in the inland areas of the country. So Thai people, they have this image in their head that a lot of Westerners smell funny. And from observations here in Pattaya and in Bangkok, a lot of that rings true. A lot of guys don't shower enough or don't have personal hygiene. Thai people, they shower 3 to 4 times a day, especially in the hot season and the humid season. They're going to be showering when they get up, before they go to work, after they come home from work, before they go to bed. They're going to take a shower because it is really hot here. So just be aware of that. I mean, obviously it's hot. Everybody knows Thailand's a hot country. And those of you who are in cold, rainy, snowy, whatever places back home, it's going to be an absolute delight thinking about the heat and the sunshine. But just be aware that it is really hot in Thailand. Thailand is a really hot country. Another expectation to think about is your role as a teacher. This is specifically for people who are planning to come here as teaching in Thailand. Thai people are very proud of their culture. They're very proud of who they are. And a lot of like Western teachers, they come here and they think, we're gonna change Thai people. We're gonna save them from this backwards, oppressive, old-fashioned culture that they're stuck in. Sorry, but no, they're not interested in that. They don't want to change. They don't want to be saved from their culture. They're perfectly happy with who they are. So if you're going to come over here as some sort of Gandhi, Superman, knight in shining armor, then you're probably going to find out that sooner or later you're going to be very disappointed, because they are not interested in changing. They're not interested in it. So you as a teacher, you are a teacher. You're a role model to the students. Be a good role model to them. Have fun with them. Enjoy them. But don't take yourself too seriously. You're not going to change Thailand as a teacher. And really, why should they change? Realistically, it is their country. So they shouldn't need to change. But you're going to be frustrated if you think that you are going to save them from their ways. That's another thing to be aware of. Noise pollution. Noise is everywhere in Thailand, just so you know. Make sure you look into that. Your accommodations has got a nice quiet place where you can rest your head, because Thai people can be very, very noisy. They love to play music, bubblegum, pop music, exuberant volumes. So be aware of that before you come. Another big pointer I want to make about Thailand, another big pointer that you should definitely look into, especially if you're a guy who's into that kind of stuff, is Thai women. And Thai women are beautiful, Thai women are awesome, Thai women are cool. But be aware that not every Thai woman wants to date a Westerner, wants to date a foreigner. Most Thai chicks are perfectly happy dating Thai guys. I mean, it's common sense, it's obvious, because the country's population continues to reproduce and thrive. So it's pretty obvious that most chicks here are not into you. So if you're gonna come over here as a creepy sexpat and think that every girl is gonna jump on you and swarm you, then I'm sorry, but you're gonna be very, very mistaken, very disappointed. Of course, there's a lot of girls here who do like foreign guys, who do like Western guys. But for the most part, they're perfectly happy with Thai guys. And you can't blame them really, because it's their country, it's their culture, it's their language. So another thing to think about with girls is most chicks here are quite conservative in their background, more than you would expect of the stereotypical walking street, etc., etc. Most chicks are conservative. They're going to want to take care of their families. They're going to have to be home at night time. They're not going to stay out with you. They're probably not going to put out on the first day or the first date that you go on. So be aware of that chicks, you're not going to come over here. Chicks are going to be lining up for you, swarming you, jumping on you, out to get you just because you're Western. Just treat a girl nice, and no matter what country they're from, they're probably going to be into you. So, you know, treat it like you would any other country in the world. Unless you're that type of person who's into walking street and go-go bars. I mean, I'm not going to judge you. Fair enough. You're into that, you're into that. But that's your thing. But the normal girl who doesn't work in a bar, you're going to have to look into it. That they're not gonna put out with you, they're not gonna line up with you and jump all over you. So that is particularly for the guys or whoever is interested in hooking up with a Thai chick. I can't speak for Thai guys because obviously I'm a straight man with no experience with Thai guys, but that's my 2 cents on things to expect and things to be realistic about before coming to Thailand. So if there's any more things that you want to know, any questions you want to add, pointers, things you want to add, feel free to drop me a line on my email. Is jm.davis_89@hotmail.co.uk for any more things you want to know. So I'm going to make more videos to come. Any questions you want to know, feel free to ask. So cheers.